Ever since the beginning of Peace One Day's journey, young people have always been important. When I started travelling the world in 1999, I immediately went to schools. I wanted to find out what young people thought of a day of peace. Would it inspire them? Would it empower them? Would it be useful to their teachers? Would it be the starting point for their actions for a more peaceful world? What was the first thing we were going to do?
Make peace for one day.
Make peace for one day. And over the years, I've spoken to well over 30,000 young people. I've recorded hours of their thoughts, and it was really clear to me that the day made sense to them.
I think the great thing is at least we've done something for the next generation.
Yes.
So I think it's a good thing.
You know, I left school at a young age. The only qualification I have is a D in pottery. And yet with my friends and the help of many corporations, we were able to create a day of peace with a fixed calendar date, a day of ceasefire, a day of non-violence. And that day was really inspiring to young people. If I could do it, they could do it.
You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if anything's achievable until you actually try it.
Meanwhile, their teachers were saying, if you could create a film-based education resource that focuses on issues such as intercultural cooperation, conflict prevention skills, teaching them that bullying in the classroom is no different to bullying between countries, then that would be an incredible tool for us.
Having one day that's focused on peace can really provide a focal point for that work that occurs in schools.
The International Day of Peace reminds us that we should oppose violence in all situations, however and wherever it occurs. And of course, there's no better way of bringing that about than through the power of education.
So we decided that creating that resource had to become one of our main priorities. A really amazing team was assembled, which included a number of teachers. The ideas were tested in 35 secondary schools. Feedback was compiled, and after a year and a half of work, the Peace One Day Citizenship Resource Pack was ready to go into schools. And we're grateful to the David Beckham Academy for putting the sports lesson plan together. We're grateful to Adventure Ecology for creating an environmental lesson plan. We're grateful to Youth Music, who put together a singing lesson plan. Last year, thanks to the sponsorship of Ecover, 92% of UK secondary schools were given a copy of the Peace One Day Citizenship Resource Pack. And this year, we're working with Ben & Jerry's and other corporations who are supporting the process of taking the resource into the schools of America. Ultimately, it's our intention to give the Peace One Day education material to every school on the planet. And with the help of other companies, we'll do that.
I said to them what you've done in terms of creation of this resource, and that on their behalf we would very much welcome the special resource for the schools in Afghanistan.
And our work with young people is growing in fantastic ways all the time.
One day, one goal. I'm ready to play.
When travelling around the world, particularly in areas of conflict, I learned that one of the things that sometimes brought people together from different sides was football. So I created the One Day, One Goal football campaign to see matches played all over the world on Peace Day.
Instead of kicking ass, let's kick the ball on September 21st. Will you play?
We teamed up with Puma and with their support have got people playing. From grassroots to the football elite. People playing football for one day with one goal, to demonstrate their commitment to Peace Day.
What will you do to make peace on 21 September?
Educating young people, giving them tools to become peacemakers, establishing football matches all over the world, holding music events, making films, opening up our website to individuals to give their take on peace. There's only one goal to all of that: creating awareness of Peace Day. That's our objective, because awareness creates action, and action saves lives. So get involved and help us to inspire the next generation to be at the forefront of a united and sustainable world.